بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Today, inshallah, Rabbil Alameen, first of all, let me say thank you for everyone who sent the homework. Okay, especially the student Muhammad Qusay, mashallah, he was the first one to send the homework. And thank you for everyone who sent the homework. The ones who didn't send the homework, please send it as possible, as soon as possible. Okay, inshallah. Now, inshallah, I'll begin with the new part to be explained, and I'll answer any question later, inshallah. Here we see in front of us, we see the title of significant figures. Okay, the significant figures, or something they say the significant digits, is a very important point to be known. Before saying anything, let me tell you that in all your calculations in IGCSE O-level, paper 4 especially, and paper 6, by the way, you will use 2 or 3 significant figures. 2 or 3 significant figures. This is one of the most important basis of writing the answers. Okay, because when you write the final answer of the question in paper 4, for example, the mark of the answer is given if the answer has 3 things together. Number 1, correct answer, correct calculation, correct result. Number 2, the measuring unit is written. The measuring unit is written. Number 3, and this is almost the 2 or 3 significant figures are written. Yeah, the result is written with 2 or 3 significant figures. Okay, so you have to put this point in mind from the first day of the year. Okay, now let's go to see what's meant by significant figures, significant digits. In fact, the significant figures or the significant digits, it's the number of digits or figures or numbers, Mustafa, please, or numbers that shows how accurate we think the reading is. Before talking about that, I want to tell you about a term that we will not use in O-level, by the way, but it's important to know. The resolution of the measuring device. What's meant by the resolution of the measuring device? The resolution of the measuring device means the minimum part of the scale of the measuring device. The minimum part or division of the scale of the measuring device. This is the resolution of the measuring device. Okay, it has other names, by the way, but the resolution is so easy. Well, and it's related to something called the precision. Okay, but let's use the word resolution. Okay, so if I ask you, and I want you to answer on the chat, what is the resolution of a ruler? A ruler, the ruler or the rule? Huh? The normal ruler that you use in the geometry, the resolution. I said the minimum division. Excellent, excellent, Muhammad Isam. Excellent, Ahmed Islam. In fact, thank you very much for both, because they gave the answer. Okay, and all other answers يعني thank you طبعا for everyone, but the answer is millimeter, 1 millimeter, because the least or the smallest division is 1 millimeter. Okay, so this is called the resolution. So if I ask you what is the resolution, or the sometimes they call it degree of accuracy, not accuracy, because accuracy is different from degree. Millimeter, not centimeter, because each centimeter is divided into millimeters, Siraj. Okay, so and sometimes it's related to the precision, okay, and so on. So what is, after knowing that, let's clear the board and go to the next point. Significant figures shows the degree of accuracy. How? Let's look at this here. If we try to measure this shaded part, هو zero مش division يا عبد الله. Zero is not division. I can't say zero is division. Zero is not division. The smallest division is 1 millimeter. Okay, you got it, Abdullah? Okay, so here, if I ask you to measure this, okay, what is the, let's say, the reading that you are sure it's the length of the line? Let's see, 1 centimeter. Yes, excellent. 1 centimeter, 0.123. So here I can say it's 1.3, but in fact, it's not 1.3 exactly. The line ends between 1.3 and 1.4. Okay, so here you will begin make what? Estimation. Okay, so you will say excellent answer Ahmed Usama, excellent answer Mustafa Muhammad, excellent answer Omar, excellent answer Hamza. I'll say, Mr. It's 1.35. So here, yes, what is the first estimated number here? Is it 1 or 3 or 5? Huh? Huh? The first estimated number. The first estimated number, it is this, or this. لا, this 5. The first estimated number is 5. Okay? أيوه بالظبط كده. So if you go further, يعني if someone writes, for example, Mr. It's 1.53201, I'll tell him what? Huh? Nasab. Isn't it? Okay. From where he got all these? At 1.35. From where? Okay. The first estimation is 5. So after that, you are not estimating, you are بتألف. Okay. So this is the meaning of, more than this, they are fake numbers. Okay, so this is the very meaning of the significant figures. Here we have 1, 2, 3 significant digits. So the significant digits mean the accurate or the sure reading, the exact reading that you are sure about it, and the first estimated number. The number of digits here, this number is the significant figure. So this is the philosophy of significant figure. Okay, so here, if we try to repeat this here, here the resolution is what? Is 1. The resolution is what? Is what? Is 1. The minimum scale is 1. طيب. So here, here, okay, Muhammad Ahmed Islam. Okay, rejoin. Okay, بالتوفيق. Okay, so here I can say it's 1 point what? لا، عمر العايشي. لو انا قلت الاسم صح، لو قلت غلط فسوري يعني. خلاص، شكرا عمر. يعني كويس، لكن لا، I cannot say in physics I cannot say that. Okay, but I can say it's 1.3. Why? Because ايوه انا فاهم، انا عارف ان هي by sense, but because we are not able to estimate more than one digit above the accurate the resolution. لا لا, it's not scientific, مهند إيهاب. It's not scientific to say it's 1.21 because the resolution is, شوف, the resolution is 0, 1. Forget these يعني these are not here, مش موجودين اللي هم الهاف. Okay, so it's 1.3. It's approximately 1.3. So to summarize what we said, we have to say the exact numbers, okay, and add the first estimated digit. Okay, well, so let's see here. Here the reading is 1.35. Here the reading is 1.3. Okay, here 3 significant figures, and here there is 2 significant figures. So the smallest, or the exact number plus only one estimated number, not 2. يعني here when you said 1.25, you put 2 estimated numbers. No, only one estimated number. This is the significant figure. Is it clear? تمام. Abdullah Abu Khair, the reading is in between 2 numbers, so you have to estimate. هي الريدنج مش جايه exact. وبالمناسبه even if it's exact, there may be some kind of error, but this is not our point now. Okay, المهم, so the number of significant figures is the number of accurate digits plus the first estimated number. You have to understand this well. Well, okay. Now, inshallah, let's study the rules of the calculating significant figures. How can I count the number of significant digits? This is a very important. The rules. Number 1, all non-zero digits are significant. This is so easy. So if you want to, if I give you a number like this, 315, and I ask you to find the number of significant figures, okay, you will count 1, 2, 3, because all are non-zero digits. So we have 3 significant figures here. Well, number 2, sandwich zeros are significant figures. Sandwich zeros are significant figures. What's meant by sandwich zeros? Yes, excellent, Ahmed. 101, 1.03, excellent. Okay, all these are called sandwich zeros. Okay, between 2 numbers, or between yes, between 2 numbers generally, عموما يعني. Okay, like this. So here we have how many significant figures? 5 significant figures. Well, between 2 non-zero numbers, yeah. The third one, leading zeros are not significant zeros. Leading zeros, and also zeros of tens, hundreds, and so on. يعني zeros to right. Zeros to right, but not zeros to write the decimal. So here, for example, if I ask you how many significant figures here they are leading, why are they leading? Because when we write the number, we write it from left to right. Okay, so here these zeros are to left. Okay, their job is to show the location, or not the location, the position of the digits. And for example, here 0, 0, 0, 12. So all these zeros to left are not significant. So let's say this. In case of standard notation, M only is the counted insignificant figures. For example, here, if I ask you how many significant figures here, 1.25 times 10 to the power of 20. Someone may say, oh no, Mr. What, 10 to the power of 20? So no. 10 to the power of blah, blah, blah will not be counted in the zero, in the significant digits. So here we have only 1, 2, 3 significant figures, not more. Okay, well, but what about these? Here, these are zeros right to the decimal. They are the zeros right to the decimal, so they are counted. So we can say here, يعني, not right to the decimal with no numbers before them. Okay, but when I say 1.0, this is 2 significant figures. 1.00, this is 3 significant figures. 5.0004 significant figures. So here, these are significant figures. But if I write 10, how many significant figures here? 1. Yes, 1. Okay, 100. 1. Okay, by the way, there are two choices here between, or two schools between the specialists of mathematics. Some say we count these zeros, يعني 10 تبقى 2 و100 تبقى 3. Okay, but others say no. We with the second team that says no, because of our study, not else يعني. خلاص. So this is the point. So let's see here. Be careful how many significant figures below. Here, this will be homework. Okay, 0.0. How many significant figures here? Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Look at the first one. By the way, these zeros now are sandwich zeros. Are some, yes, excellent, Ahmed Usama. 4 significant figures. How, Mr.? How are they significant? Because they are between 1 and decimal. Is it okay? And the one to left, يعني في الديسيمال في البداية. خلاص؟ يعني عشان ما حدش يتلخبط. So here, if there is digit like this, zeros, then decimal, we will count these numbers because they are not zeros to left. They are not zeros to left. Again, zeros to right. Zeros to right are not significant figures, except for in presence of what? in presence of decimal. Again, zeros to right. You can write it. Zeros to right are not significant figures, except for one case. If there is a decimal in the digits. يبقى zeros to right counted. Is it clear يا عبد الله بالخير؟ طيب الحمد لله. Okay. So سراج ممتاز. تمام عصام الحمد لله محمد عصام. Okay. So here let's talk about the second one. 1000. How many significant figure here? One, only one. Excellent. But what about this? The third one. 4. Excellent. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you, everyone. I hope it's clear. So easy. It's a piece of cake, alhamdulillah. Okay? So here, these are the, this is the philosophy of significant figures, and the and also it's how to count the significant figures simply. Okay, we can summarize all these in the following golden. مين بيقول 3 مهند إيهاب. Are you asking about what مهند? Which case? This or this? Muhammad said shouldn't be 3. The first one. No, Muhammad. 4. Why? Remember the rule, Muhammad, again. I said the zeros to right are not counted except for in presence of decimal. If there is decimal in the digit, it makes all zeros to right. Okay? To right. Or the to the end of the digit. Okay? Make them significant. Is it clear? طيب الحمد لله. Welcome محمد. Now إن شاء الله رب العالمين the golden rule of counting significant figures. Okay, only non-zero digits are significant. Sandwich zeros are significant. Zeros after other digits in presence of decimal are significant. So this is the golden rule, but any other zeros are not significant. Any other zeros rather than these zeros are not significant. So I call this a golden rule, okay, of significant digits. Well, here this will be inshallah the examples you will make in homework. Okay, how many significant figures in each of the following numbers. Okay, and I think there is another one important tape. لا خلاص مش عايزين دي. Okay. طيب. By reaching this title, أيوة إن شاء الله يا جماعة all the video lectures are uploaded on Coursera. You will find them in the virtual classrooms. You will find them in the virtual classrooms themselves. Okay, press the arrow up. Okay, you will get extended list. Okay, view the video. Okay, view the video. You will find the video, and also share them with your classes. Regarding the homework you have to make it and scan it with a CAN scanner or any application that makes scans. Okay, any application يعني take a picture of it and send it in form of PDF. It's better PDF, not in form of image. Okay, send it inshallah رب العالمين on the Coursera. You can send it to inshallah I'll make discussion room. لا مش عايز discussion room. Send it to my homework, to my email privately. Send it to my email privately. To my not email, to my mail on the Coursera. To my mail on the Coursera, not my email. Okay. Well, so by reaching this title, which is number 1, measuring length, this is our first step in topic 1. This is our first step in topic 1 and introductory mathematical skills. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen done. طيب. So any question? Just by writing with no PDF. You can. Siraj Atif asks, Mr. Can I just answer it just by writing? يعني as a document يعني يكتب كأنه بيكتب text. Okay, no problem. It's not essential. But sometimes when you when you need to sketch something, plot graph or something like that, you will have to write on a paper. Okay, inshallah. So what do we need significant figures? Yes, we need significant figures. Ahmed Islam, please, I repeat again because Ahmed Islam joined late. Okay, يا جماعة, excuse me. One of the most important points here in this year, the significant figures are related only to the solving problems. In solving problems in paper 4 especially, we find that all your results should be written in 2 or 3 significant digits, not more. And especially not less nor more. Okay, so you have to be able to know what's meant by how you count the significant figures. Okay, because 90% of the problems of paper 4, if you write wrong significant figures, you will lose the mark of the result. Okay, and I told you that if you make any calculation, the final result, to get the mark of it, which is 1 mark, it's always 1 mark. Okay, you have to write the result correct. Number 2, the measuring unit correct. Number 3, 2 or 3 significant figures. This is a point. And in paper 6, we will say that sometimes in the experiments, those require taking readings and put the readings in certain column. Okay, I'll give you a very important point. All the readings you will write in any column should have the same significant number of significant digits. Because if you make one with 2 significant digits and the other with 3 significant digits, you will lose all the mark of the column. So these are tricky points. Not any student, by the way, pay attention to these points. Okay, so it's important to know that. It's important to know that. Thank you, everyone, and see you later, inshallah, Rabbil Alameen, and have a nice time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Inshallah, next period, we'll begin our first point in the theory of topic 1, which is the measuring length, inshallah. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.